Just keeping it honest. You wouldn't want a young man if I wasn't whipping this foreign. That's why I came back top down. You're gonna have to do more than just say. You're gonna have to do less when you do. Little mama, you know how I always want you to. You're gonna have to do more than just say.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I first want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who is supporting, and new subscribers, old subscribers, people who are watching. Like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the positive feedback, all the love, all the support, everything. So today, because I got so many questions about my houseplants, I just want to take y'all on a journey, show y'all my houseplants, share with you what it's like to be a new plant mom. I always loved plants, okay? Growing up, my mother always had plants in the house, but like now I'm finally owning my own, and I just bought a whole lot at once. I'm not gonna lie, I bought a whole lot at once, so they're all fairly new. I'm still getting to know them, but here we go. If you kill one of these, just know this plant life may not be for you, okay? So this is my snake plant. I have this for 5 months now. I wasn't too sure if it was growing or not, because I got this one because they said it was one of the easier, I love the way it looks, but because it was one of the easier plants to care for, especially as a new plant parent. So I got the snake plant, and we got a new little thing down here, okay? This one does not require much work at all. If you do kill it, you do not deserve any plants. But yeah, this is my snake plant. I love the way it looks. It's gotten so tall. I wish there was a before picture that I could show you, but I got this from a plant nursery. It was one of my first personal plants, and I love it so much. Easy to grow. If you are a first time plant parent, owner, whatever, I recommend getting you a snake plant. I can't wait till this one is full and beautiful, and yeah. Now this is my Monstera. This is my favorite plant, y'all. This is my absolute favorite plant, but my biggest diva. Like, I kid you not, like, it's not dying, but it always just looks so sad. And like, I'm still learning. I'm still learning, what it likes. I don't know if my apartment gets too much sun. I try to put it in indirect lighting. And once I water it, it's all happy again, but it gets sad very often and really quickly. So if anybody has any tips on, keeping my Monstera happy, please share with me. I had this also for 5 months, and it has grown so much. This is my favorite plant. This has grown so much, so much. I love it. I recommend this for anybody who owns a plant. You better have one of these in your collection, okay? Okay. Next, we have my bird of paradise. This one is fairly new. Also one of my favorites. Monstera is always gonna come first, but bird of paradise tried to take the lead. So I have a new leaf coming in here. It's slowly unraveling, and this one will be unraveling hopefully pretty soon. But this one I got for the low, and it's a decent sized plant. I got this at Lowe's for like $12. If anybody loves plants, Lowe's is a hidden gem, okay? Lowe's is a hidden gem. This one also, to me, doesn't require too much. Give it some good lighting. Test the soil before watering. So if you stick your finger down about 1 inch and it's dry, it needs water. If it's still moist, leave it for a few more days. But this has been fairly easy. It's growing so beautifully, and I love it. I really do. Now this bad boy, this is my Burgundy rubber plant. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. I've seen it And I was like, ooh, this looks so different and so rare. I need to add this to my collection. I got this from a plant nursery out here. It was a little bit pricey, but most plant nurseries are. That's why I go to Lowe's, because they have plants for decent prices. But this rubber plant is just, it's really different. It's the Burgundy rubber plant. I believe there's 3 different kinds of rubber plants. And this one, I really wanted to see if I could bring it back to life, because when I first got it, it had some damaged leaves. See, I love fixing things. People, things, everything. Had some damaged leaves and it looked terrible, and I wanted to see. Let me see if I can get this one to come back to life. And so far, so good. It's a beauty. I love this plant. I love all my plants, but the Monstera, the Bird of Paradise, and the rubber plant is my top faves. Okay, my top favorite plants. Get you one of these. They're beautiful. The next one is known to be a diva, and it is the Fiddleleaf Fig. I also got this from Lowe's for about 12 bucks. It is, well, it's grown a little bit. They say that this plant is the diva plant, and that, you know, it's hard to manage, but really so far so good. I'll show you guys what soil I use when I'm repotting, but this is the Fiddleleaf Fig. I knew that it was a challenge, and so that's why I decided to get it. I told you I love fixing things and people and everything. So yeah, this is my Fiddleleaf Fig. So far so good. I'll keep you updated on it, you know, if it survives or if it dies. So it's growing, it's doing its thing. It's doing its thing. The biggest one I have the issue with is my Monstera. It's just always looking so sad. I don't know. My next one is the golden Pothos. These, well, I was out of town for a little bit, so that's why that's there, but don't mind that. But these are beautiful. They grow fast, they grow long. They don't require much. I really just let it do its thing. I actually have 2 of these. The other one is a little bit longer and fuller and has more life to it. This one I need to probably put in a different location, but this is another favorite. I still have it in its nursery pot because I just didn't want to take it out too soon. Some people say when you take it out too soon it causes issues, so I'll probably repot these maybe in the springtime. You know, give it some time to do its thing. And yeah, I believe these grow in tropical areas, so if anybody is a plant, you know, a new plant mom or dad, a beginner, get you any type of pothos. But I love the golden pothos. They're beautiful. Look at those leaves. They're different. I love it. And then again, I told y'all, this is from Lowe's. Only $7. The plant nurseries out here be trying to rip people off, but Lowe's. I do not know the name of this one. This was actually my mother's, her best friend gave this to her years ago, honestly. And so when my mother transitioned, I decided to take it and take care of it. You know, the leaves, it's not the perfect plant, but with my remedies and care, we got some new leaves growing in. So we have this one, we have another one down here. I don't know if you can see it. We have one coming out of the soil. This one up here is still unraveling slowly. So this one is it's coming back to life. It really is. It's coming back to life. If anybody knows the name of this plant, let me know, because I have no clue. I have no clue what this one is. But yeah, I'm bringing it back to life. Maika fix my life. I'm bringing it back to life. But I love this plant as well. Mainly because it's my mom, but it's just very different. If you look at it, it's just a different plant. Okay, it's just, we don't like regular, we like different. I believe this is called a Philodendron. If anybody, I don't know, if it's not, correct me, but I'm actually 95% sure that this is a Philodendron. This one grows pretty fast. Always has new leaves coming in all over, everywhere. Got new leaves coming in. But I noticed that it also had a lot of leaves dying. I had it where it was getting too much light, and so my leaves started, you know, burning out a little bit, and I had to take a lot of the dead leaves out of here. But indirect bright light, not too much, you know, keep up with the watering. Like I said, best way is to stick your finger in about 1 inch. If it's dry, water. If it's moist, do not water. I also recommend this for a first plant, but do your research. You know, like I said, I just be buying. I be watching plant videos. I'm like, oh, I want that one. Go to the store and get it. This one came from a plant nursery. It wasn't too expensive because I got it when it was a baby, and it has been growing like crazy, but it just gets a little bit sad, like my Monstera. Leaves start to curl up, and I don't know. I'm still learning about this one too. This is one of my newer ones that I just got. This is a Monstera as well. Deliosca. Monstera Deliosca. Deliosca. Say it with me. Deliosca. If I'm saying it wrong, correct me, but Monstera Deliosca, you know what I'm talking about. My first one, like I said, it gets sad, so I was like, let me just experiment and see if I can grow one from when it's tiny. But we got a new leaf coming in down here. I haven't changed the soil. I haven't took it out of its nursery pot yet. Like I said, I'll repot these in the spring. I'll give them some time to just adjust to being in a new environment. So yeah, we still getting to know each other. So this is another snake plant that I got from Trader Joe's, and I'm not gonna lie, I really got it because I loved the pot that it was in. I wasn't even sure if it was real or not, but it is real. This one is pretty chill. I don't really water it. It kind of just sits there. You treat it like a cactus plant. Like, it's just chilling. It does its thing. The only reason why I know it started growing is because of this one right here. It was never so far out. But yeah, I probably watered this twice since I had it, and I had it for about 5 months. So yeah, I just love the pot. Okay, ain't it crazy when you love the pot more than the plant? I'm not ashamed. This is my newest plant, and this is the Anthurium. I actually got this back in December because it was my mother's birthday, and I just did this, you know, in memory of her. I know nothing about this plant, okay? It was recommended to me by one of my mother's friends, and I said, okay, you know what? I'll get one. I know they need a lot of sunlight, so I have it in direct sunlight. And I'm not supposed to let this dry out, so I water it every, let's say like 4 days, 4 or 5 days. I pay special attention to this one because I don't want it to die, but we got some new growth up in there. Some, you know, more leaves coming in. And yeah, so far so good with this one. So far so good. It's been a month. So, and last but not least, this may be a golden pothos as well, but it's a propagated plant, so it's in water. And this was also my mother's, and I took it. I'm ashamed of this plant. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ashamed of this plant. I'm ashamed of the pot my mother put it in. I don't know who did this artwork. I am ashamed because it's always turning yellow and I'm always losing leaves. Actually, this is a new one and a little new one coming in. And I know you're not supposed to let propagated plants run out of water. So like, I keep up with the watering, but maybe the lighting is not right. I took it out of direct lighting because it seems like the leaves are burning up. And now it's, I don't know if it's too cold in here too. I don't know what this plant wants from me, but a love-hate relationship with this. I don't know. I really don't know. So if anybody has any tips on how to keep this propagated plant thriving, should I repot it? Like what's happening? You know, what am I supposed to do? Please let me know in the comments. It'll be greatly appreciated. But that is all for my houseplant tour. This is just the beginning because I see myself having so much more plants, okay? There's so many more plants I want to get. I'm just trying to master these first, but please, I'm asking, I'm begging. If anybody knows how to make my Monstera happy, please tell me, you know, what lighting you have yours in. How often are you watering? You know, do you mist your plants with water? Like, I don't know. So I try my best. And this is my all-time favorite plant. I had this since it was a baby. And here I am starting over with a new one to see if I can get it to act right. But, you know, this one has grown so big and it's only gonna get bigger, but I need it to be happy and just be looking down all the time. So if anybody has any tips, don't mind the crusty pot either, okay? These are all recycled pots. If anybody has any tips on how I can get my Monstera to act right, please let me know. Thank you.
Wanna rain on this parade, but I'm starting to question the love that is made. And I'm not looking for just an affair. Want a love that is based on truth, not just dare. Come and let me get down on it. Love it when you spin round on it. Yeah, even though you know that I just want you. Darling, I promise the truth, and when I come down on it, yeah.